In this video, we are going to see some stalemate combinations. So, what is stalemate in chess? When the king is not under check and if there is no legal move by the king, and also none of his pieces on the board could make a move, then it is a stalemate. Stalemate is considered as a draw only, irrespective of material count. If you like this video, kindly press like button and also subscribe button. So moving on to the position now. Here we can see white is in a clearly winning position as he is having 2 pawns near the queening squares. So black to play here. If he plays king to g1, then queen into h2 check, king into h2, pawn queens check. So queen is also under attack. So queen into queen is forced. King into queen. So it's an easy winning for white. Suppose he plays for pinning the pawn with queen c2. So if he plays queen c2, king to a8, white can play king to a8. So again, if he wants to pin by queen f3, a6. So white can win easily after this. So actually white is having a clearly winning position. So what to play for black to attain a draw's position. Here black plays queen f2 check, attacking the queen and also giving check to the king. So queen to queen is forced. Now it is a stalemate for black king. The black king has no legal move. It cannot move to g2 or g1. So it's a draw only. In the following two positions, the player with the losing end found out a self-stalemate position. So coming to the position, black is clearly winning here, but white plays bishop d2, black plays g2, bishop to a5, g1 queen, b4. So whatever black plays next move, it's a stalemate and it's a draw only. White to play here. This position is from Nikolowski versus Taimanov. Here it seems white is clearly winning as he is having the opposition and also can win the c5 pawn. So now white plays king to e5. Suppose if black plays the normal move a5, white plays king e6, king to c7, king d5, king b6, king d6, a4, b into a4, king a5, king into c5, king into a4, king b6, king a3, king b5 and wins easily. So how to draw this position? We'll go back to the initial position. So here white plays king to e5, but instead of a5, black plays here king b6, king to d6. Now black plays king a5. So it's a stalemate position. So if white plays king c5, it's a stalemate only. So black king has no legal move. This position is from the game between Alexander Beliavsky and Larry Mark Christiansen. Here the black king is in a stalemate position. Utilizing this, Christiansen sacrificed his all major pieces. First, he played queen into f6. Black played queen into f6. Actually, Believsky, without doubting anything, captured the queen. If he had known black's second move, he would not have captured the queen. So Christiansen followed it with rook h2 check. So king into rook is forced. Now he continued with rook g2 check. King h1, rook g1 check. King h2, again rook g2 check. King h3, rook g3 check. Black can check continuously on g1, g2 and g3. White cannot take the rook. If he takes the rook, it is a stalemate. So the game ended in a draw. But there is a win for white here after black's first move, that is queen into f6. White should play rook h7 check first move. King into rook is forced now. Now queen into queen. This wins clearly for white. So moving on to the next position, we see the black king is in a stalemate position. Here the white queen can only move. The king, the bishop and the pawn has no move. So black sacrificed his queen to split the point. Now queen into e5 check. If f into e5, it's a stalemate. Suppose for queen into e5, if white plays f5, then queen f6 is check. King g4, queen into f5 check again. So it's also a draw only. Suppose if he moves the king to g4, then queen f5 is check. King g3, queen into h3 check. King into h3, king f6. Because of opposite color bishop, it's a clear draw only. So thank you for watching.